Major guns, roll. 1, 2. Roll. 1, 2. Right, ladies and gents, thanks for coming. We're here today to commemorate our Regimental Day, which marks the first major action that the Liverpool Scottish participated in during the First World War. However, I also feel that in this centenary year of the Battle of Givenchy, that it is also appropriate to mention the regiment's involvement in that battle, and by their contribution helped to earn the 55th Division the distinction of being the only division that held its ground during the German offensive of spring 1918. The Battle of Hooge. The Liverpool Scottish arrived in France on the 3rd of November 1914 and were attached to the regular army's 9th Brigade, 3rd Division, and moved into the line at Kemmel in Belgium. After a static winter of trench warfare, learning its new trade, the battalion had its first opportunity to get to grips with the enemy on the 16th of June 1915. The 9th Brigade was ordered to attack and capture 3 lines of enemy trenches near the village of Hooge, just east of Ypres. This action, afterwards to be called the first action at Bellewaerde, just Hooge to Liverpool Scottish, was to be their first time over the top. With their regular comrades in arms, they leapfrogged forward to capture their objectives. They succeeded in their aim and held the captured ground for some time until ordered to withdraw because their flanks were exposed. But it was a costly action for the battalion. Of the 23 officers and 519 men who went into action, only 2 officers and 140 men came out unscathed. Official figures later showed that 150 of all ranks were killed in that action, with many dying of their wounds later. One such member of the battalion was
Lance Sergeant Francis Edward Wyatt, number 2327, third son of Henry and Eleanor Wyatt of Hockenheim, pre-war volunteer, mobilised in August 1914 and accompanied the 1st Contingent to France in the following November. Promoted from private to sergeant in less than 6 months, he was killed in the battalion's charge at Hooge on the 16th of June 1915, age 23. One of 4 brothers, his brother Frederick, also took part in the charge at Hooge, which was captured and remained a POW for the duration of the war. His 2 other brothers also served. Thomas in the Liverpool Rifles with Hooge in 1917, and Roberts with the Canadian Expeditionary Force. His 3 brothers therefore all survived the war.
the Battle of Givenchy, 9th of April to the 16th of April 1918. At 4:10 a.m. on the 9th of April 1918, the Germans launched Operation Georgette with a heavy bombardment, and 3 hours later the 3rd Infantry attacked. On the right of the 55th Division was the La Bassée Canal, and on the left was the 2nd Portuguese Division. When the German infantry attacked through the morning mist, the Portuguese were overwhelmed and had to retire, and the 55th Division was then attacked from the left flank. General Girdwine, GOC of the 55th Division, deployed his 166th Brigade, which was the divisional reserve and included the Liverpool Scottish. The brigade was deployed to the left to block the German attacks from the old Portuguese sector. His only reserves now were from the divisional troops. However, despite determined assaults by the enemy, the division held its ground. Throughout the afternoon, the reinforcements started to arrive. By the evening, General Girdwine could report that the situation had stabilised. The division was holding 10,000 yards of front line. 164th Brigade was holding the whole of its original line. 165th Brigade was holding its second line and extended its flank by 1,800 yards, and the 166th Brigade had plugged the massive hole from the Portuguese sector. The Liverpool Scottish suffered heavy losses in the battle, with 2 officers and 57 other ranks killed, 8 officers and 127 other ranks wounded, and 1 officer and 5 other ranks posted missing, who were all subsequently confirmed killed. The value placed on the part played by the Liverpool Scottish was demonstrated by the award of 1 Distinguished Service Order, 1 Italian Silver Medal for Military Valour, 1 bar to the Military Cross, 3 Military Crosses, 3 Distinguished Conduct Medals, 3 bars to the Military Medal, 15 military medals in all. The bar to the Military Cross was awarded to Captain Rusby, the medical officer of the Liverpool Scottish, who proved himself a fitting successor to Captain Chavasse. One of the casualties of this action was
Private Reginald George Porter, number 2452, the son of William Henry and Mary Jane Porter of Liverpool, a pre-war volunteer. He joined the Liverpool Scottish in April 1912. He was mobilised in August 1914 and was posted to the 2nd 10th Battalion. He trained in Blackpool and the south of England before being sent to France for 12th reinforcing draft. in April 1916. Taken ill, he was invalided back to the UK on the 13th of October 1916. After recovering his health, he was again sent to the front on the 7th of August 1917. He was badly wounded near Festubert on the 9th of April 1918. He was taken to hospital in Ypres, where he died on the 12th of April 1918, aged 23.
Parade. Parade. Jump! Made your way.
They shall grow not old as we are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. Going down at the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say that they're there tomorrow. We gave out today.
Parade. Stand at ease. God the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named, give thy spirit to the Liverpool Scottish, that as our fathers have borne themselves as one against many enemies, so we may ever remain one family in thee, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. That concludes our remembrance ceremony this morning. Thank you again, ladies and gents, for attending. We'll be shortly meeting for our AGM at the Adelphi, but in the meantime the pipes and drums will play another set.